covering bars 1 to 5, the opening to Debussy Arabesque 1. And since this section comes back 3 more times throughout the whole of the Arabesque, we will be covering more in those lessons, really going deep into the musicality and pedaling techniques and ways to make this section shine. So first off, what is going on in this opening? First of all, we're not starting in the main key, which I find really cool. Our key signature here is E major. We will be arriving in E major for the main theme. We will be ending in E major. We are foundationally in E major. We'll do a quick look at the cousin keys here, which are a fifth above, B major, a fifth below, A major, and then their relative minors. We are starting in the fourth, A major to G major, to F sharp minor, to E major, F sharp minor, still an F sharp minor. Somewhere around here we end up in A major to B major 7. And our main theme then comes in E major. So I'll go over it one more time. I want to have a quick look-see at what's going on in the bottom note of the left hand. So the lowest note in the left hand is doing this beautiful scale. Then once we hit that F minor, F sharp minor that we're going to stay in, it continues with at which point that's where we get our arpeggio going back up. So have you got that? I hope that makes sense. Before we get into our second part, I'm going to give you a way to practice this so you can learn a little bit quicker. I'm Kirsten, welcome to my little studio. Right now I'm teaching you how to practice Debussy's Arabesque number 1. Today we're on lesson 1 of 19. We're working through 19 bite-sized sections in 19 bite-sized videos. I'm really happy that you're joining me today. Hit subscribe if you want to join in on these lessons every week. And if you want to print out any of the exercises that I'll be talking about in this video, I'll include a link below where you can download them. So here's where we get to the practicing part. Practice this section in solid chunks. What do I mean by that? You're going to take each of these triplets and play it as a solid chord. For the first bar, instead of that, you're going to do next bar, instead of, it'll be then we get into the F sharp minor section. I cannot overstate how much this is going to help. It's going to help you learn fast. It's going to help you learn solid. It's going to help you develop a strong understanding of the chords. And it'll train your fingers to be where they need to be before they even need to be there. So once again, one last time. Anyway, that is your homework for the week. Please let me know in the comments if you tried it, how it went. Again, if you want a copy of these exercises printed out, feel free to go to the link I'll include down in the description. Okay, now is the part of the lesson I'm going to give you a technique side quest. It's an optional bit of technique related to the section. If you're looking at what you're doing with your practice homework, playing in solid chunks, you'll see how this relates directly to it, but we're going to take it out of the music and focus just on the chords. Ready? Your technique side quest today is solid triads. So this is going to look like E major, if you need to do them hand separately, go hand separately. you need to do it slower, do it slower. It's up to you how you want to do it. I would recommend that you practice them in each of the cousin keys. If you remember, that's going to be E major, B major, A major, their relative minors, C sharp minor, G sharp minor, and F sharp minor. My aim with the technique side quests is that if you're super busy like me, you don't always have time to sit down and practice for a long period of time. The nice thing with these is you don't need to have music in front of you. You can be walking by the piano and just be like, hey, I'm going to run through one triad in one key. Bam, done. You can go. The idea with this, it's really easy to fit into your life. Even same with your practice exercise for the section. Eventually, it shouldn't take you more than a minute to run through it. So the more you can get lots of little bite-sized bits of practice in, the better. So I challenge you this week to do a little bit as often as possible, whether that's running through one of the keys in the technique side quest or playing through the whole section in solid chunks. Let me know how your week of practice goes in the comments. If you want any of these exercises written out for you, go to the link below. You can download and print off a copy. Definitely subscribe if you want to keep following along in this lesson.